Hey guys, so I just wanted to share kind of what happened. Okay, so last night I came home and I was trying to convey to my mom, like, I was like, hey, I love you, and then she's just like, you're annoying. Like, she's like, why do you have to say that every day? And I was just like, what? She's like, I'm going to sleep. And then like she acted like she was going to sleep. Well, I felt like growing up I held a lot of emotions in because I wasn't able to like communicate right with my mother. And so like every time she would get mad, I would just like be quiet and not express how I felt. And that caused my heart to kind of shut down a lot. And I just remember at one time, like, I couldn't communicate with her, and I felt a lot of different emotions, like pain and numbness. And I just remember like hiding in the bathroom and like eating snacks like late at night because I felt unloved. And anyway, so I was addressing, like, basically we were talking about my dad, and she was like, you know, if you're gonna go visit him, you should see if like he wants to see you, right? I was like, what do you mean? And like, I was like, look, like when you said that hurt my feelings because it made me feel like a burden, right? And then she said, oh, well, she just said like some really hurtful things. She's like, okay, well, this is like literally like narcissism at its best and like gaslighting. She's like, okay, fine, then why don't you just go see him? And it's like a way to dismiss like how I feel. And I was like, look, I'm not like, you're kind of like gaslighting me instead of just acknowledging that, hey, what you said hurt my feelings. You're bringing something else up by saying, well, why don't you just go see him? And she's like, sorry, is that what you want to hear? And then I was like, yeah, that's actually what I want to hear, because I'm literally addressing like one thing that hurt my feelings. I'm like, of course my dad wants to see me, like, he's my father. So the last time I talked to him, he was like, I didn't want to take your calls because I feel guilty. I feel like you're mad at me. Why would I want to talk to you? Because you're my dad? It is so fucked up, I know, like, this dynamic. And then my mom's just like, don't talk about your dad. Don't talk about, it's been 25 years, like, your child is not allowed to talk about their own dad. Like, are you kidding me? I don't know. I think like growing up, I wasn't able to really express how I felt because I was fearful that it would piss her off since my dad cheated on her. And it's like, it's come to a point, it's like, dude, be an adult and like acknowledge that like your kids have a dad. And it just shows that the minimum, basically non-existent healing that she's gone through about my dad and whatever is in her heart. And like, I'm like, dude, I don't need to be punished. You know, like, even I remember as an 8-year-old, it's like, dude, like, of course I'm gonna miss my dad. Like, I'm a little freaking kid, like, and so I just had to like hold my emotions in a lot so that I wouldn't piss her off. That's like not a way to live. I was literally like living in fear all the time that, hey, I'm gonna trigger her. I'm gonna trigger her wounds, like her sense of pain, things like that. And like, the thing is, she wouldn't say that she was in pain. She would just deflect and gaslight me and then make me feel bad about how I feel. And anyways, I just wanted to share that. If you can relate to this, please comment below. Bye.